stole from John Steinbeck. I mean, if you're gonna steal from someone, steal from the best in the Grapes of Wrath. And because our original brewery here is located on the 1926 alignment of Route 66, we felt inspired thinking about families like the Jodes coming west and looking for that better life and that new opportunity. And that's what it felt like to us, starting a brewery. My heart and soul is food and beverage, that's where I am.
It's not like all about the hipster, oh, hey, here, have our carrot beer.
Well, hipster beers are awesome for a quick shot at Instagram, but if you really want to stay in business and be a long-term investment, you've got to brew amazing beers that resonate with the consumer and the guest. That's the only way you're going to survive.
I am a limited visibility guy. I love limited viz.
My favorite drink is, right now, is a Sunday Drive.
I like to drink the Tower Station.
The difference with Tower Station, every 2 weeks we'd brew a new rendition, and then we had tasting charrettes of the public here in the tap room. We'd give them a 10-ounce beer, here's a comment card, and then we would take their notes and we would put our notes in, and we'd weigh about 60% on the guests and 40% on us, rebrew, and do it the next day. And then we did this 6 or 7 times until we came up with the final recipe. The difference in how we brew is we're thinking about the guest. We're always thinking about the guest and the consumer. We're asking our accounts, what do they like? We're asking our guests, what do they like? That's how you brew a great beer, is by listening to the people that are purchasing your beer.
When guests come to the tap room, we want to invite them to become a part of our story.
We've been coming here with our kids growing up, and now my kids are 21 and they love Mother Road.
Basically, been coming here since 2016, so 8 years, I suppose it's been at this point in time.
Craft beer has gone from sort of a cottage industry to a mature market, and in a mature market, efficiencies and profitability are linked hand in hand. Over the last year, we've invested in 2 major pieces of equipment. We purchased a centrifuge, which allows us to get clarity of our beer with a higher quality, lower oxygen, and fresher beer, while at the same time yielding between 5 and 7% more beer that is able to be packaged. We also just completed the installation of a PSA canning line. We've gone from 65 cans per minute up to 150 cans per minute, and we've driven our loss from around 10% down to 1%. We also have opened up distribution in New Mexico and in Nevada, and in both of those states we're starting to get serious traction.
You'll notice we always put people on our labels. It's so important that you can imagine yourself being in that scene somewhere along 66, whether you're enjoying a picnic with Sunday Drive or you're tearing across the desert of Texas towards the Tower Station.
I ran the Imogen Pass Run last year, and we had Lim Viz and Tower Station waiting for us at the finish line with our friends and wives. You know, it's kind of this thing that you always look to it as this, I've accomplished this great thing, and that's the way that I want to celebrate, is by having really good beer.
When we came up with our purpose, it was to brew distinguished beers and build community one pint at a time. It's a longer look at how you invest in your company and your people and your community, because we're looking at that long-term vision where we want to continue to grow and slowly transform from just being a brewery into a beverage company. And you're going to see that in our upcoming beverages with non-alcohol beers, different brands, ready-to-drinks. Every time I put the key in the door and turn it, it just makes me smile, because we built this brewery not only one pint at a time, but we built it with all the crew over the last 12 years. We built it with all the community and all of our guests from around the world that have visited us. It's a collaborative effort. Route 66 is storied in American history. Join us on our journey on Mother Road and become part of our story. Own a piece of us today.